can connect at some point.
Man, that British internet sounds rough.
That's what they get for Brexit.
I mean, isn't our own network struggling? Or is it? I don't even know.
Not for me, and I'm living in Brooklyn.
I mean, mine's fine, but I don't know about the rest of the world.
Mine seems fine at the moment, but we'll see if that holds true in half an hour.
DM screen.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, New York City. I mean, shit, I went to Times Square on Tuesday and it was empty.
Yeah, I saw a picture actually, and it was just completely vacant. I'm like, man, I haven't seen that in ever.
I read Times Square and Chinatown, both extremely densely populated, empty.
It's nuts.
Nothing but parked cars and maybe one or a couple of handful of people.
Yeah, not gonna lie though, I do like it. it's kind of nice to go places.
My life literally hasn't changed. I don't know if that's sad or not, but it is what it is.
I mean, it's affected mine because some of the concerts I was originally planning to go to have now been postponed or canceled. And I was going to go visit my mom for her birthday next week, but that's not happening. Because she's in her 50s and I don't want to risk bringing this virus up to her if I am carrying it.
Didn't she turn 60 last year?
Yeah, I think she did. She's old now.
I don't know why I knew that.
I just always tell her that she's still in her 50s.
Just do it over Discord.
There you go.
Screen sharing now and everything. Got it.
Alright. Yeah, last game was very fun.
Oh, Jesus. That clip.
Isn't it hilarious?
Fuck off!
I listened to it so many times. Like, it was just hilarious. I couldn't stop listening to it. Just like, okay. It was hilarious. Last game we started off, I believe, with you guys in a bar. Giovanni was going to put on a performance, and he threw a chair into the center of the bar. Please stop me at any point if I'm saying anything incorrectly.
Don't worry about it. I will.
So you threw the chair to get attention from everybody, I believe, and to put on your performance. It kind of riled up the guy that it hit. He was about to start a fight, but then you were able to convince him. It was just part of your act, I believe. That's what happened. You put on a performance. You did pretty well. You got some money for that. After that, you guys started heading off towards the water, I believe, to throw Solaria's body over, get rid of it. On the way there, you met this old lady who was asking for money to give you a fortune reading. Quickly, Giovanni was just, as we all know, fuck off, as she has. It was a very great encounter. Trying to remember, because I think you guys left her at first. Yeah, you walked away to go do her body, right?
Yeah, we tossed the body into the water.
Yeah, which a guard who was on guard saw this happen and came over and questioned everybody. But you guys were honest and just said you were getting rid of a deceased friend, and he understood and moved on his way. I believe you saw also a halfling party going on in the middle of some open area. On your way there, I think that's when you met back up with the lady, and she ended up giving you guys a fortune, which was mostly for Rendar. where she kind of told him he was destined to be a dragon slayer of some kind, and people were going to worship him, or he would become a ruler or something to that effect. And then after that, you guys ended up crashing a halfling party, meeting some of the guests. Giovanni was able to kind of lie his way through with the first one about being a guest of somebody there, but he didn't know. And then you guys ran into the guy who was actually throwing the party, which turned into a interesting situation where Giovanni tried to swindle his way and tell him that he was hired to play there, but of course the party thrower knew nothing about this. It ended up getting to a little heated argument, and I believe that's when you guys took off, when he called for the guards. But you did get to eat a lot, really good food.
Flip the ham.
Yeah, you put the ham on the way out. After that, you guys ended up taking a long rest, and when you woke up in the morning, you found a new person sitting outside your hut, Zaleron. He was looking for his sister, Zaleria. He didn't seem too upset when he found out she was dead, and kind of asked you guys to help him on a quest to, I believe, get the land back that his sister sold without permission from the rest of her group, or clan, or tribe, or what do you guys consider it? A tribe?
I use the term clan.
Clan, okay. After that, you guys ended up going to another inn for breakfast. Giovanni put on another show for some money, and Costa, while you guys were talking, heard somebody talking about a treasure map. He tried to listen in and realized he saw where the guy put the map, and he made a plan with everybody to, let's try to steal it. We'll distract him, and Zaleron will pick its pocket, but it didn't turn out as they planned, as the guy caught him trying to steal from him. Turned into a pretty big fight, where everybody in the bar kind of ran after they saw one guy get chopped in half by Rendar. People started freaking out. You ended up killing the other two pirates, because there's 3 of them total, and you grabbed the map and ran. After that, you guys ran out of the bar. You saw the guards come in, and you all took off in separate ways. Rendar and Costa went one way, Zaleron and Giovanni went 2 different ways. And Rendar and Costa were able to quickly throw some clothes around them and pretend like they're beggars, and the guards ran right by, while the other 2 were actually Giovanni stayed in the bar because he just pretended like he didn't know you guys. He was questioned, but he ended up being fine, and then let him go. As for Zaleron, you took off, I believe. But you're
Yes, I ducked away and pretended to be part of the crowd.
And then you all ended up eventually meeting back up at a bar. And I believe, I'm trying to remember, Costa eventually found you guys at the bar, and he wanted to leave, but was Giovanni putting on a show? I can't.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, you were putting on another show, and he kind of told you to sneak out the back. Zaleron went up to his room and hopped out of the window, and I believe that's where we left off, with you guys walking down the streets of Neverwinter.
Heading towards, I think, some woods outside of the city.
Yeah.
Giovanni staying behind because he told the investigating officer that he'd be at the tavern for another day. Giovanni would meet the group in the morning.
Okay. Looks like we got Greg. Hopefully. And he is logging on to the game. So, that is where we left off, with you 3 together and waiting on Giovanni in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine we'd probably attempt to long rest in the woods.
Okay.
Yeah, Render is used to that, so you probably have no problem.
All right. So let's see. Resting in the woods. All right. Yeah, you guys set up camp and start to rest. What is your watch going to be like?
I'll take first.
Just met you, so Brendar will also take first. Just doesn't trust you yet.
Just means you'll suffer a point of exhaustion when you take your shift as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so I would take first, and then at the end of my shift, I would just go turn in, fall asleep next to the fire.
All right. And we'll assume Costa.
I assume he'd probably take a shift if he didn't stay up all night because he's paranoid everybody in the city is going to come after him.
Greg, your mic's on mute. Can you speak yet? Yes, that's a no.
I mean, Rendar is going to assume Costa's just going to go to sleep.
Yeah, so give me you two give me a perception check. Nice. All right, so yeah, you guys are setting up camp. The first 2 hours go by pretty quiet. Besides the usual beasts you hear walking around in the woods, you really have no other encounters. But then, around the 4th hour, which Zaleron, you would still be awake, you start to hear creatures in the woods, and they're coming up on you from behind. Give me a... No, I guess you did a good perception. Yeah, so while you turn around, you see these feline-type creatures who are just raggedy, looking very hungry, looking right at you. And they're kind of drooling from the mouth. And they start to approach.
Yeah, I would sit up. Well, probably stand up and say, "Look alive, we have scavengers."
Rendar is going to pop up. Oh boy.
Yeah, I just put you on the map, Giovanni, so you can see.
Copy that.
Yeah, you see this vicious creature come out of the woods, and following him are these three giant hyenas, and they're all just like licking their lips, and you could just tell they're ready to attack. Roll initiative.
Wait, hyenas?
Yeah, I mean that's what I just do in my random encounter, and that's what I actually rolled. So
In a forest? Mother, this ain't the
What?
fucking Serengeti.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
They've
live in
escaped from
forests.
some sort of local traveling menagerie.
Like, seriously, what the hell? Like, this
Every-
is like northern France right now. This time of territory.
All the animals are, uprooted from this dragon.
Yeah, I guess
Fucking
so. All the way from
dragon.
Holt.
Oh boy.
Did you have your...
Yeah, I forgot to select my character. I rolled a 3 for initiative. If you want to add that.
You can just roll again and then change it.
Oh, God damn it.
It's fine. So 3. Alright. So, yeah, you see this thing coming right for you. So, it just sprints. This is the wrong token. That's funny. Oh.
Wrong, as in it should be less deadly.
I think. Well, the way its weapons are like a glaive and a spear. So
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
What?
That is terrifying.
These are hyenas that have gained sapience and opposable thumbs.
This thing's. Can these things. I guess these. What are these things?
It's a hyena, man.
This is actually considered a humanoid.
Is that a knoll?
This thing, yeah.
Is it a regular
it's
knoll?
It's a knoll pack lord.
Regular knoll. Regular knoll.
It's Hogger.
I guess that would make more sense. Okay. Well, he's gonna come at you and bite.
Yeah, he is.
For 6 piercing. Bites again.
Ah, no, he doesn't.
Misses.
Bugger off.
I'm assuming Costa is here but not here, so what would he do? He's sleeping.
Shit himself?
Zaleron.
Bonus action, I'm going to disengage and take some movement.
Okay.
And get to there. And I will attack with my longbow.
That's a miss.
Okay. And it's going to end my turn.
Damn.
Alright. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad.
Mm-hmm.
So this one will run.
The next morning, Giovanni arrives and finds a camp full of dead people.
It's gonna take its stats action.
Yeah, I just realized that the only healer now in the party is not there.
Yep.
So I'll take another.
I would ask how we wronged you in the past, but I know exactly how we did.
Me?
Yeah.
No, the encounter you rolled a nat 20, so that's. I did. I rolled a 20.
Okay.
You know what's hilarious? I was sharing that clip and saying, I almost feel bad for Sebastian because this is what he puts up with in every session. But then I remembered that all of my current players now call Giacomo Guacamo, you ass. And I was like, no, you know what? I'm fine with it.
That's awesome. I'm glad I could help. Alright. So yeah, they all took their dash actions. Redar, this would be were you awake on the 4th hour? I don't think so.
Well, I would have taken the first watch because I didn't trust Zalaron,
Which would be the first 2 hours.
and then I would have taken the second watch as well.
Oh, so you would be up. Okay, yeah. So then you would see
Yeah.
this.
Balls. Well, I'm gonna rage. And I assume... Yeah, that guy's within range. I'm just gonna hit the first thing that comes within reach as I get out of the tent.
Okay.
Jesus.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Technically, that 2 is a 6, so that's 15 plus 29, which is 43, 44.
44, yeah.
Wow, you do some major damage on this thing. It just like kind of falls to the floor and it's crippled almost. It looks really, really bad.
Oh, I'm so happy. And extra attack.
Yeah, that one's. Do you have advantage? No, because it's only rage, right? Or does rage give? I forget.
No, rage doesn't give
Okay.
me advantage, but I do have savage attacks. So for that last attack, when you score a critical hit,
Roll the damage
you can
die.
roll times the damage at 1 additional time and add it to the extra amount.
12.
12.
12.
Yeah, D12.
12. 12. 12.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 9.
Yeah,
Close
what
enough.
if you mean, you destroyed
Sweet,
this thing.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
And that's my turn.
All right.
As a bonus action, can I roar at the leader and try to intimidate it?
These things are crazy and hungry. You could try, but it's most likely not going to work. I'm telling. I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
I'll kill the hyena.
Yeah, it's too
He
hungry.
tried.
Yeah, it's
It
not
doesn't
gonna.
work.
This one is going to
Fair.
go after Costa.
Isn't he sleeping in his tent?
Oh, he would be in his tent, so go after.
Sorry, Rendar.
Well, it's better than an automatic crit on Costa.
Yeah. So they both hit.
Yep.
Man, you
Ren-
need to like bump your deck score or something, man. Your AC is too low.
Or your con.
Something.
13. So are we saying 4 or 3 damage per attack?
Well,
Rounding down or rounding up?
you take half.
Rounded down.
So I mean, it'll be 7 total, right? Because 14 total. So
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
It's usually rounded down.
yeah. But it's
No, yeah, I'll take the 7. That's
Oh,
fine.
I see. If you want to do each one separately, yeah, that makes more sense. So it would be 6.
Take the 6.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm taking the 6.
Let's say he would hear this by now, especially.
Want me to control him?
Yeah. Would you? That's dummy. All right, should have access.
All right, I guess Costa will. I mean, this is pretty loud so far, so he'll burst out of his tent, axe in hand. Boy, my porridge! He'll see he'll immediately see the pack leader at Rendar. It's directly across the way. And let's slide. Nope. And 13.
That is a miss.
You know what? And an attempt to bring him down quickly. Greg?
Still shows him as mute and deafened.
Yeah, he's deafened. I'm gonna burn an action surge. Try again.
Nice.
There it is. Just make sure the damage dice is good. All right, here we go.
Okay. So
And one more. That's a 10. Nope.
nope. So first damage.
I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Take a shot at the pack leader.
That is a miss.
I will action surge and attempt once more.
That's a hit.
Throw my sneak attack on because there's allies within 5 feet.
Nice.
And I'll take some movement.
Nice.
And bonus action, I'm going to try and hide because I'm lightly obscured by foliage.
Okay. So this one comes after Costa. Goes in for a bite. And it misses.
He's unarmored. No, he's
Oh.
unarmored.
Oh, yeah. So it would hit. For 11 piercing.
Jesus.
That's fine.
Yep. The other one comes in. By Acosta. It misses. Rendar.
Yep. I'm gonna take a swing at the pack leader.
Nice.
Yeah.
21.
Yep.
I mean, it's enough to kill it. Yeah, you just smash its head and it explodes.
Yeah, it just drops the great axe right down on its skull, steps over it, and use some movement to help out Costa over here. And using extra attack.
Nice. You're on a roll.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, there you are.
You're here.
Hey, Greg.
Oh, hi. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah.
I think I've got a log fire modem. Just had to throw another couple of logs on it to keep it going.
Put some coal in it.
Yeah.
That's great.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Costa is up. We're in a...
Greg, are you in game?
Yes, I think I am. We're killing stuff, right?
Yes.
Trying to.
Okay.
Oh, we're killing shit.
I'm going to hit things with an axe.
Okay.
Bear with me. If somebody else has got my character sheet open, then by all means do it before me.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
Nice.
So 23 and a 15?
Both hit. Yeah, he
22.
obliterates it. Makes out a little cry.
Costa will turn his sights on this hyena, and since they're gonna sleep anyways, he'll burn the second wind just to get healed up, just in case.
All right. Is that all for him?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
I'll attack the only living enemy left. Wow.
Ooh.
I'm rolling just garbage today.
Yeah, you're not doing too well today.
And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, so yeah, this hyena is going to try to bite Costa for 22. 13 piercing damage.
Jesus.
Okay. I got it.
Rendar.
Well, since he's killed everything else, he's gonna move there.
If you roll another nat 20.
Look, this does not happen in real life. Like actual dice, I roll garbage.
Well, real physical dice can be weighted. You know what I'm saying?
There's more. Yeah, that's more like it. Extra attack.
Yeah, that's good. Definitely hit. 17. Nice.
And that's my turn.
Right, Costa.
I guess I'll hit the hyena.
Yep. That's a miss.
Okay, and again. Sorry, it's ever so slow.
It's fine.
Yeah, miss again.
We
Sorry.
were all having issues today. I was having, well, not all. I guess just me. I was having audio issues before.
That's
yeah,
my go.
both misses. Zalaran, maybe you got it this time.
Well, considering how lucky I've been so far, I'm going to use my bonus action to attempt to hide again. And then I will attack from hopefully hidden, possibly get advantage on the attack.
How does that? Because it says you can hide, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
You can hide.
Just roll a perception
Yeah.
against it.
You are successful.
Okay. So, does a 29 hit?
Maybe. I mean, since it's a nat 20. Alright, so that's 8 plus 6.
Technically, 11 plus 14 is 25.
Nice.
Oh, right, yeah, I need to do the max crit or whatever for this thing, don't I?
It's shot it right in the neck. It's just gushing out blood right now.
And that's going to be it for me.
All right, this thing disengages and runs off. Rendar.
I'm gonna pull a javelin and throw it.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, it goes down.
Nice.
Tries to escape and right in its back and it just drops.
You're not getting away. Whew.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys just had a fun little encounter.
I'm going to go around and see if I can collect any of my arrows. Spent 5.
You can get back 3.
Nice.
Yeah, Render is going to try to grab his javelin. Also, he's going to pull some teeth and claws if he can.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you could easily pull some teeth and claws. That's not gonna be difficult to do.
Sweet.
Yeah. So after that, if you guys do nothing else, go back to sleep, and you successfully get a long rest and wake up in the morning. It's actually a nice, bright, sunny day. What would you like to do?
Would Brendar have gotten a long rest? Because he did 2 shifts.
Then you get a long rest, but I think no, how does it work? Or you just get a level of exhaustion or something like that?
I think that's what
Well, I
happens.
think you roll for exhaustion. I think we went over
Yeah, it's a
this.
Constitution save.
Oh, balls. Actually, no, I'm good with this character.
Yeah, could be better if you bumped Constitution up.
Nice. So I guess you do get a long rest. I don't remember the Constitution save thing.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, what are you guys gonna do? It's a nice morning. You guys sitting at your campsite. Actually, let's take a screen cut to Giovanni. Since what is Giovanni doing?
Waking up in the morning. That's what I do. Ooh, best part of waking up is for you sing your.
Giovanni's doing his voice. What are they? Voice stretches or techniques?
Vocal warm ups in the morning.
Yep.
At the lion's head, I believe. If there's a window, then I'll do it out the window. If there isn't, well, too bad.
There is a window in your room.
All right, I'm gonna do it out the window, down the street.
Yeah, not too many people are out and about at the moment. There's a few people that kind of look up at you and like, what the hell is that guy doing? But no one actually yells or anything like that. They're probably used to crazy people in the city.
Mildly upset I didn't piss anybody off.
And I actually rolled for it. I rolled for everything. It's fun. All right. So yeah, you get up and you do your vocals. Back to the other group. You guys are sitting at camp. Did we lose Greg again? Oh no, he's here.
No, I'm here.
What would you like to do?
I guess I'd be insisting on some breakfast.
Yeah, Rendar's going to be completely asleep. He slept in.
Yeah, Goss will be kind of tutting and sighing, kind of pacing up and down, not wanting to wake him up, but kind of wanting to wake him up. Unwilling to clean his own boots or make his own porridge.
Zale comes wandering back to the campsite from behind a tree. Sits down, kind of cross-legged, and just starts poking at the fire. So, do you guys do a lot of this traveling in the backcountry?
Yes, boy. Yeah, we're always on the road. We are. Yeah.
These random monster attacks pretty frequent?
Oh yeah, it happens. It's uncannily frequent. It's almost as if every time we make a camp, something like this happens.
That would probably get rather exhausting after some time.
Yeah. I'm starting to question our methods of transportation, whether we should rethink them or ever leave towns ever again, other than the fact that everybody in town wants us dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't say I entirely blame them. Does he always sleep and snore quite so loudly?
Well, normally he's up by now making my breakfast and cleaning my boots. He had a tough night, though, didn't he? He does get himself overexcited, a bit worked up when the old melee happens.
So
Good
this
boy.
we're waiting on this bard friend of yours, yes?
Oh yeah, I'm
Giovanni?
sure. Yeah. He's
Sure he's not
probably-
gonna just stick us here and leave on his own?
Well, it's almost impossible to tell. He's a bit of a cad, but no. Unless he's got something better going on, I'm sure he'll turn up.
Better than sleeping in the woods getting attacked by rabid hyenas?
Well, when you say it like that, then no, I'm sure he'll be here.
At the word hyenas, Rendar jolts up with his great axe in hand.
Clean my boots. You lazy good for nothing. Come on, get up.
Balls!
I turn to you and I just say, you want your boots done before the porridge?
Well, it's getting late. We're doing both at the same time. Come on, multitask.
There's gonna be boot polish in the porridge.
Nice.
I don't like your tone, boy.
Oh no, that's
mean-
out of character.
yeah.
Somehow I feel it's probably not the worst porridge that Costa's ever eaten.
No.
All right. So how long is it going to be before Giovanni shows up?
I mean, as soon as he finishes his warm ups, he's gonna wait about 10 minutes just in case the officer is there already, because Giovanni wakes up pretty late anyways. Other than that, he's gonna start heading out.
Yeah, you do not see any signs of the officer.
Yeah, I'll head out. I'm just gonna start heading out.
Okay. Yeah, you head out. Neverwinter is starting to pick up. The people are coming out of their homes and getting to their jobs and stuff like that. It's a regular day in Neverwinter. So you're just gonna head straight to the gang?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you have no issues getting to the group and finding them in the woods.
And it's we were sort of like panicked before, or at least Costa was. Before I on the approach to the designated meetup spot, I'm gonna sort of rustle through the shrubs and just woo woo.
The hell is that?
I'm gonna pop my
I'm
head out.
not a ranger or anything, but I've never heard that kind of bird before. Terrifying.
I'm gonna pop out from the bushes. Good
I
morning.
imagine when you finally get there, you stumble across the party and Zale is like halfway through teaching them how to play like beanbag toss. No, you gotta stand further back. The goal is to get it in the hole on that slanted piece of wood over there.
So I trust you all slept well last night.
Fuck you.
Rude.
Had a little bit of a run-in with those big gnarly things over there.
Ah,
Had to pick up camp and move it like 30 feet away. The smell was rancid.
well, you should be glad that I'm here now. You will never have to sleep beneath the stars ever again. No more monsters. Well, relatively. Anyways, you should be glad I'm here. Let's move on and destroy Halia Thornton.
Yes, do we have a plan for that yet?
So,
Yeah.
Yep, start packing up camp.
Rendar's gonna look at Costa and sort of gesture like, "Really? We're traveling with this guy still?"
Well, needs must, boy. You got something better to be doing, have you?
He shrugs. Fair enough. Starts packing up.
So you guys start heading south.
Oh, all right. We're not destroying Halia Thornton. We're pillaging treasure.
Oh yes, Costa, you had some sort of map, didn't you?
Plundering the treasure.
Yes. Yeah. So take another look at the map. Turn it around a couple of times so it's the right way around.
I'll help him out if he seems struggling.
All right. Yeah, you look at the map. You see that it's like a 2-day journey down the high road south. So you see the X right down here.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that's
I
where
do
the
now that I've scrolled.
Yeah, that's where you on the map that you have. That's where you just see an X. Like you see a really crude drawing of the shore, like some few trees over here to signify the forest, and then you just see an X over here. You see a little dot for Phandalin. That's pretty much all you have on that map.
Well, we're heading that way anyway. It'd be silly not to investigate.
Okay. Yeah, so on your way down, you're on a main road. I'm assuming you're taking the high road instead of not going down the shore.
Yeah, the road's safe.
Yeah, so as you're stay on high road, you see your normal people traveling to and from different cities, and you get through your first day with no issues. When you get to about here, Rendar, you actually trip over something on the high road, and when you like get yourself up and dust yourself off, you see to the left of you a trail that looks like it was it's overrun by like some bushes and stuff, but you clearly see a trail and you see a little wooden sign on a little stick, and you could read on the little wooden sign. It looks really old and decrepit, like it's just been there forever. It says Dragon Barrow.
Part of me really wants to just keep going and not mention anything.
It's up to you.
But no. I'll point it out to the rest of the group.
It says Dragon Barrow, did you say?
Dragon
Yes.
Barrow. Honestly,
Dragon
I'm surprised you
Barrow.
could read.
Rendar just blinks a couple times and anyways. What do you suppose it means? Talking to Costa.
Well, the barrow, from what I know, is a resting place, as in where you bury something. And a dragon, well, they've always got lots of gold, so it's a dead dragon with treasure.
Sounds good to me. And he just takes off. Down the trail.
Once he's like 50 feet down the trail, I turn to the other two and just go, so now that we've ditched him, want to go after that actual treasure?
Yes, I do believe our real objective was the treasure by the shoreline, not the Dragon Barrow.
Which has been probably pillaged since there's a sign up on the road and everything.
Yes, and even if there is a dragon dwelling there, we are ill-equipped.
Oh no, it'd be a dead dragon. A barrow is a grave.
A burial mound, yes, but I do never trust dark magics as they are ever present in this world, and I do not wish to deal with a giant skeleton dragon.
Yeah, fighting an undead dragon doesn't really sound like a good time.
Rendar's walking down the path. He looks back.
Okay, what was the
No
other
one's
one?
following.
Shall we fetch him?
Brenda, change plan. We're going back to the original one.
He looks dejected. And he comes back.
Don't worry, Rendar. We'll come back later.
You could mark it on the map.
Yes, there's a sign and everything.
Maybe pull the sign up just in case somebody else sees it.
Rendar
idea.
pulls the sign up and tosses it into the woods.
And mark like this intersection on our map.
Oh no, Rendar will remember it.
Okay.
No, I'll mark it.
To intelligence.
Nice. Yeah, the X is on the map.
We'll mark it anyways, because we don't know that Rendar is a
Going
wanderer.
to survive.
Yeah, that too.
Fair enough.
Awesome. Yeah, so you mark it on your map and continue on your journey. You have to set up camp for the night. You just pull off over to the side of the road, I'm assuming.
Opposite
Sure.
side of the road from the dragon barrow. I don't want to sleep anywhere near that big undead dragon.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, as you set up camp, what is your watch going to be like today?
Well, Sebastian, I'm here now. Giovanni's here now. Everyone, stand inside the circle.
I get like uncomfortably close to Giovanni because I'm not really sure how this works.
Not next to me, next to everyone else, standing in the middle.
Oh, sorry. Step back.
Rendar's gonna shove Zalaron. Is that how you pronounce it?
Zale.
Just away.
I gracefully sidestep and move over a bit.
And with the final chalk markings on the ground, I snap my fingers and I'll bring up my hut.
Nice. So you bring up your, what was it again? A tiki hut or something like that?
On the outside
On
and
the
the
outside.
inside. The aesthetic is a tiki. Well, the outside is just a regular looking tiki hut, so a bunch of branches and stuff.
Yeah.
And on the inside, it is also a tiki hut, but where the doors and the windows, quote unquote, would be are instead like images, or at least like a still image of the beach and a shore. A nice one, like in Bermuda.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Zaleron, are you staying inside as well?
Yep, yeah, I'm inside the
I
hut
don't know
when it
if-
gets cast. And I kind of look around and be like, oh, so this is what the inside looks like.
Yeah, I didn't know if you do trees or
Yes,
something.
because consider yourself very lucky to have to experience this.
Smells magical.
So yeah, as you guys are in this hut and getting ready to settle down and go to sleep, you start to see almost like a faint glow coming towards the hut. And you see this little tiny winged creature, and it just it almost looks like a lizard flying in the air, but it's giving off this blue light, almost like a very soft light, and it just starts to like flutter around the tiki hut for a little bit, and you see this.
Oh, here we go again. Sherry,
Fairy dragons. I don't trust them.
Sherry, tell them we're not buying.
It's just like fluttering around for a few minutes, and then it kind of just like flies away, and you just see it go off into the woods.
Oh, wonderful. We didn't have to tell it to fuck off.
It's cute, isn't it?
We're not traveling that way tomorrow, right?
Nope.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, the rest of the night goes uneventful, and you get a long rest.
Nice.
Fairy dragons, I want one. wake up in the morning? Are you just gonna keep going, or do you want to say anything? I never know when you want to talk or not.
Sebastian, we know you're trying to do something here, but no, we're
I
going towards
swear
the
I'm
money.
really not. I'm really not. What are you talking about?
Come on.
You know how
Nah,
you know how we operate.
my insight roll was too high there, Sebastian. I smell your ruse.
Honestly, that was just a no encounter. Like it just fluttered around and left. I swear to you. They're like good creatures.
I
Trying to
don't
lead
believe
us
you.
back toward the dragon barrow so we all get murdered by some skeleton dragon. No, thank you.
That's hilarious that it is a little dragon. I didn't even think about that. That shows you how I'm not lying here. I rolled it and I got a fairy dragon on my little list.
Oh yeah, sure, your list. Oh
my God,
When you look at the list, it's all just dragon, 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 dragon.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think it was number 9 on my list. Yep, 1 fairy dragon.
You know how we operate. We're going towards the money, easy money. Get rich quick.
Yeah, I mean, no problem. Yeah, you guys continue on your way south on the high road. As you get closer to about here, off in the distance, you can start to see that the sky is a little cloudy, and there's like it looks like thunderstorms are going to start up.
Storms are brewing.
Awful weather. Awful weather.
Yes.
Should take shelter.
So as you get closer, the thunder gets louder. It starts to pour rain, and it's just coming down. When you get to about there, where is my? You come to like a high. What?
Oh, where are you? The party token remain at the same location.
Yeah, you're like as you're coming up to it. You start to come up to a high cliff, and below the high cliff, there's like a huge coastline. You see an outcropping that is nearly surrounded by water, with a narrow causeway connecting it to the beach below. Atop this outcropping is a stone building surmounted by a lighthouse tower. An eerie green light pulses from this beacon, shining westward out to sea. With each green pulse of light, you hear the thump of a slow beating heart.
The treasure's not in that building, is it?
No, I'm sure that's fine. It doesn't look ominous at all. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Even so,
Yeah.
you don't bury treasure inside a lighthouse. You
No.
bury it in the sand.
Make for easy digging.
Exactly. You can't dig up stone.
We should have a quick look around anyway.
You hear that? It's a beating heart.
I'm sure it's not as bad as all that.
I vote we go for the treasure first.
Okay.
I'm just watching this lighthouse, trying to see if it moves or something. Is it a mimic? Giant mimic lighthouse?
Rendar does not like the White House. Or the Lighthouse. White House. Jesus Christ.
You guys are down here. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see
Speaking of
anything.
which one of you has Zalaria's stick? A staff?
I think I've got it.
Right. Well, you know, we can turn it into a shovel, a spade.
So yeah, while you're sitting up on this cliff, you can see like straight ahead there are these kind of
Bless you.
steps that are like in the side of the cliff, and they kind of lead down to this path. And then over here you see another like piece of rock coming out of the ground, and the path kind of goes right through it. Down below, you see this huge giant crab, and it's looking right at you guys. And strangely enough, its big claw, like it's waving at you.
I wave back.
I turn to Costa and be like, do the crustaceans here normally do that?
It's the first time I've noticed it, but I wouldn't like to say it's not the norm.
Rendar is gonna wave back as well.
When you wave back, it like kind of puts both arms in the air, like yay! Like it looks all happy, and then it keeps waving, and it looks almost like it's waving, like beckoning you.
So, anyways, where is the X? Where does the X mark the spot on the beach?
Looking over Costa's shoulder, trying to see the map.
I'll hand the map over and then put my both hands up and start waving back at the crab with both hands.
All right, and I shall decipher it.
Yeah, it should do that. It starts like jumping up and down on its little crab legs, like excited, and it keeps beckoning you over.
Now that's a cliff face
Uh,
to get to the crab.
yes.
I must say that is adorable and terrifying at the same time.
I'm
I
intrigued.
leaning
I
over
mean-
to Costa again. Ask it where the treasure might be. Maybe it knows where somebody buried treasure.
Yeah, I'll kind of cut my hands over my mouth and shout, excuse me, crab. Can you point us in the direction of the treasure, please?
It kind of puts its hands close together as if like near its little mouth that it would have, and it actually screams back and it says, "Come here!"
Well, you don't see that every day, do you?
That is
What
new.
angle is the cliff face?
It's not a. Give me a perception check. Yeah, you can see like there are hand poles that you can like grab on and climb down there with no problem.
Well, how high is the cliff face?
Let's see. It's a high cliff. That's all it says. So
No.
let's say 30 feet. I don't know. What, 40 feet? 30 feet.
Wonderful.
120 feet.
We have
Yeah,
we
let's
have
do
50
20.
feet of rope.
20 feet.
Okay, I'll give one end of the rope to Rendar and start scrambling down while holding on to the other end.
We don't have to. You don't have to do it that. You can just spike it to the ground.
Rendar's gone. He's over the cliff.
Yeah, you make it down with no problems. I mean, there's places to step. It's like, yeah, not impossible.
I do not go down. I stay on the cliff.
Heavens, must I do everything myself? Amadeus, secure the rope.
He holds it.
Oh no, I'm not asking him to hold it. I'm gonna ask him to secure it to something, like a
Oh.
rock, tie it around a rock,
Oh yeah, he
or like
does.
put
You
it
could-
into the
yeah.
ground.
Yeah, you can narrate what he does. I don't.
That's just what's he gonna do. He's gonna secure the rope firmly to the ground or an object that's cemented firmly to the ground above.
All right. Yeah, he does that.
All right. Look at Zalaron. After you.
Oh no, I'm quite all right up here. I'm not a big seafood fan.
Meanwhile, Rendar is talking to the crab because he's gotten down.
Okay. Yes. Oh, Rendar, when you go up to it, as they're coming down to the back, you come up to it. It says, "Well there, hello, well met."
Okay. Who are you?
Who am I? I am a giant crab. Who are you?
Obviously.
Who are
And
you?
I am a half orc.
Ah, yes. Are the rest of you coming down at this point?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like got my head tilted, kind of watching it all play out. Quite astonished that I'm next to a talking crab.
I try to persuade Zalaron to go down. Please go down. It's not exactly that we don't trust you. We don't trust. I don't trust you.
I could be much more effective when that crab decides it wants to eviscerate your friends down there if I stay up here.
Well, there is considerable distance down at the beach. You can always shoot them there. And how do I know you're not going to cut the rope and run for some sort of with some
Easy.
sort of sadistic pleasure?
You've got the map.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I shall stay up here as well.
Ah, that works fine with me.
All right.
I sort of blow into my fingers a little bit, rub it, get ready to cast fire.
Okay. So yeah, then down here.
I've always wondered what a crustacean that size would taste like.
I'm gonna guess gamey. I'm not a fan.
Honestly, we would feast like kings.
Yeah, so as you come down, as you guys stand up there and take watch guard, the crab it's very happy and it says, I haven't been able to talk to anyone in a very long time. I'm grateful you came. So who's your friend? And it looks at Costa.
This is Costa. We're looking to find. Oh my god.
Treasure?
Yep. That was it.
Treasure? Well, I can tell you this. I know where there's treasure. That's great.
It's on the map.
This is like Greg's favorite part too, the treasure.
Yeah.
He got disconnected. So
Oh my god, I've forgotten everything.
So we were following a map with an X on it, led us kind of here, and
Yep.
he's gonna show you guys where the treasure is.
I know. Yeah, we're looking for this treasure, like right there.
he says, "Well, there's treasure in the sunken ships. They come here and they sink by hitting the rocks. This place is evil." He says, "Evil harpies nest atop the rocky outcropping over there." He says, "And there are horrible sharks in these waters. But the one to fear is a mean old brute named Daggermaw. She'll bite your head off and take pleasure in it." And he's clicking his little claws. Click, 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 click.
Now, is Daggermaw water based or air based?
Is what?
Like, is Daggermaw a seafaring creature or an air?
Oh, Daggermaw's a shark.
Good to know.
He says, "Yeah, there are. Yep." He's like, "I've been here for a while now. I've been hoping someone would come along and help me with something." He looks at you guys. His eyes like kind of droop a little low. Like he's it's a little sad. He says,
Yeah.
"Okay, go."
No, I was just gonna say how are we able to decipher emotion from a crab? I mean, their eyes are literally just black dots.
It's comical, like cartoons.
They become more watery.
Yeah, they look more watery. He says,
I love how we're all just dancing around the big question here, which is how did this crab learn to talk?
That's not important.
He says, I had a friend. She was a sea elf named Meryl, but she died by the evil creatures inside that tower, and she became an unrested spirit. And I believe if you bring back her focus, her magic focus, it might rest her spirit. Could you do that for me? Like, he's not the brightest thing in the book, so
We didn't come all this way to hear your backstory.
Nice.
Whereabouts are those sunken ships?
We just want to know where the money is.
he says, there are 5 shipwrecks are spread around the rock beneath the lighthouse. I'll fetch treasure from one of these rocks if you help me.
Then we'll take the other 4.
So his eyes are looking at you, Brenda, like waiting for a response.
We'll help you out. We'll find those for you. 100%. Yep.
It starts bouncing up and down. Thank you. Click, 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 click. It's all happy now.
So we're gonna kill this guy later, right?
Wait, what?
Brenda? No.
What?
No, we're not going to kill Renda. He's just he's mentally deficient. Oh, hello, Renda. We were just
Well-
talking about you.
You were just... Oh, wait. Okay. Sorry.
Yes, he's a little. He's not very dim, is he? He's not the shiniest apple in the bunch.
That is a rather wicked act he carries.
Hi.
What?
The way he stomps and waves, I mean, you could tell there's a few cards short of a deck.
Quite well. We are in need of money, after all. If we're going to take down Holly Thornton and the other people who bought your land.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we will. So I guess we will be looking into this restless spirit.
Might as well. Might as well.
Before we head off, and to do this, let's take a 10-minute break so maybe Greg can get back on.
Sound good?
All right.
You guys figure out your characters for tomorrow?
Absolutely not.
No rolls? Oh.
Nope, that's all for tomorrow, because fuck it. Although I do want to be the medical officer because I want to say, damn it, Jim, I'm a physicist. Or, I'm not a physicist, I'm a doctor.
Alright, unless somebody else wants to compete for that CMO, Chief Medical Officer. Any spot. It could be anything. Captain, first officer, lieutenant commander, chief security, lieutenant security. I think we got it online. It was a quick play thing that I posted. inside the campaign page, I posted a thread with the Dropbox link. With all the stuff, bunch of stuff, bunch of resources. And there's also a quick character creation page. Screenshot of the rulebook. Link. It's pretty bad. It's not bad. It's a little weird at first because, like, there's no moving. Oh no, it's not that. It's not that I don't like the Borg or anything. I just don't like the show, man. It's rough. I'm not into it. I noticed that the wires, or like the pipes or whatever, was aligned to the hologram spine thing. Yeah. I mean, probably, but then that becomes. I mean, that's kind of dumb. That why project it in the first place? If it just hooks up to the back. There's no point with the hologram thing. Just hook it up to the old spine. Well, that makes sense because it's a medical bed, and it's like a free X-ray. It's like yeah. I also don't like the fact that all the Romulans don't look like Romulans, or at least. They kind of just look like TOS Romulans. They're a $60 budget for the entire show. Oh, at $60 after all the cardboard with the sets. No, I don't know. It's just little thing. It's just little thing. On top of there are some big things, but it's just the little things that keep building that make me really like. Ah! I'm super young for a Trek fan too, and I'm 25, and I'm already at that point where I'm like a grumpy old man going down the cloud. This is how they used to do it.
Fuck yourself. You're 25?
Yeah, what do you got, like 30?
Yeah.
and already joined the Yelling at the Cloud Club. Not as exclusive as you might think, but still rewarding.
The funny thing is that I actually formally got into Trek through J.J. Abrams movies, which was, you know, more action-packed and not much on the old school Trek sort of style. But then I saw those, I'm like, oh, this is really cool. Then of course I knew about TNG because my brother-in-law used to watch it, and I saw it a few times on TV, just like a few scenes on TV when he was watching it when I was staying over. Watched TNG, and I'm like, oh my god, my eyes have been opened. Soul Cat. I mean, what's that fucking thing? Fucking Soul Cat, his eyes uncovered.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Soul Cat, his eyes uncovered. Yeah, I actually watched that though. Again, I was off on that Thursday. I saw the new card episode. That was like this one, and fucking Cancel White ripoff. Casino. Then at night I watched Darmok when I was eating dinner. I'm like, this is night and day. This is night and day. What I think. That's shit, dude. 30 years apart. Well, I think it's probably more closer to 20 because it started in 87, I think. Yeah, it doesn't compare. Anyways, I don't want to bring all you. I don't want to bring it all down and everything. I'm the grumpy old man.
You're younger than all of us.
Yes, but in terms of Trek, I'm very much in that old man zone. Even my brother-in-law and my other buddies, we all kind of do a live session. We were talking about it. They were pretty fine with it because they've sort of reached that age where it's like, just let it happen, whatever, it's cool.
I can't let it go because my mom was telling me about Deep Space Nine as I was like 10 years old.
Deep Space Nine was godlike. I think he's in the middle of connecting. I mean, Greg does live in like the Midlands, so he may not live in like a super metropolitan area where they have like much better infrastructure. Shit, he might have like the Comcast of England, or Spectrum, one of those shitty ones we have here in the States. Really? Oh man. Sorry for you.
Yeah, they advertise 100 megabits per second or whatever, but you get 50 in Canada.
Well, at the right times we get 100, but, peak hour, it's like, oh, here's 15 and you'll be happy with that.
Because, fuck you. Also, it's gonna be $100.
Works out to almost the same when you consider the value of the American dollar versus Canadian.
Oh, there he goes. Poor Greg. Must be frustrating. All right. Yeah, as you guys, Brendar and Costa, did you go back up to Giovanni?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Come on, boy. I mean, we have a mission now, so because Rendar accepted it on behalf of all of us.
Yep.
Yeah, you start to head off. This as you are getting closer, the storm, it seems like it's getting worse. Lightning is crashing down, and it seems to be like hitting the top of the lighthouse a couple times. As you're coming through, Rendar, as you get right there, you see to the
Balls.
to the east, the northeast. This chill like kind of comes over you at first, and then you hear this voice, and it just says, "Who dare comes to my cave and disrupts me?"
Do I hear this?
Yeah, you could hear it.
I yell from the back. Your mom?
How dare you?
If I'd not just lost the character, I'd be more of a dick to this ghost. Like, move it, you chill tart. We have treasure to find.
Well, Rendar's like the only one right now in front of it, so what do you do?
Oh, by the way, Sebastian, let's
I'ma rush it.
give me control of Costa.
You're gonna attack the ghost, though. Wow, this is gonna go well.
She's,
Mm-hmm.
You hear down below from the giant crab, "No, no, 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 no." That's my friend.
Lady
That's my friend.
It's
Yes,
too late.
yes.
Give you control. Okay.
What was her name? Like Mina or something?
Also, bonus action rage.
All right. You should have access now.
So if Rendar dies, the quest dies with him, right? We can just turn around and leave.
Yeah.
More or less.
All right. So everyone, roll initiative.
I have literally no idea what's going on in there, so I'm just kind of like meandering my way across this walkway.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Just looking down the side. Oh, that's awfully steep. That water looks cold.
Okay. Is everybody in? Zeleron, Rendar, Giovanni, Costa. Yes. So, yes, Zeleron, you hear this voice just ask, "Who dare just disturbs me?" And you see Rendar just grab his great axe and charge. What do you do?
I look towards Giovanni. Is that his solution to everything? Hit it with an axe.
I sort of just nod in a tired fashion, a tired manner.
Then I end my turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, as you come towards her, she says, "How dare you attack me?"
Who the fuck are you?
Well, you said you were charging, so are you were you attacking?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I'm attacking. But as like a bonus action, I guess? That's what he would say.
Yeah, no, it's okay to say something while you're attacking. I just didn't know if you were stopping to have a conversation. That's why. I was
Oh
asking.
no, he's
Okay.
attacking.
All right. That's a hit. Okay.
And unless she says anything, he's going to attack again.
Well, I mean, it's not giving her much time. I'm just trying to calculate this for her resistance. Okay, so the first one. Alright. Yeah, after you hit her, she says, I am Meral, and I will be your doom. Giovanni.
I'm gonna waltz in. Oh. Have I see? We fought one of these things before recently, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right then. I'm gonna cast silence.
Okay.
All up in here.
All right. Nice.
Oh, before I do that, I'm just gonna ask. So where is your focus thing?
So, I'm trying to think how this could work. She's kind of enraged right now, so I'm not quite sure she would understand exactly what you mean at first. Oops. She kind of okay. So when you say that, she kind of gets caught off guard, and she says, "My focus."
Yes, your magic thing to set you free. So, crab friend, this is taking longer than 6 seconds. Silence.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was also gonna say. So okay, you cast silence.
I'm gonna pat Rendar, bonus action, inspire him, pat him on the shoulder, and move on my way. Move on my merry way.
Okay.
It's gonna come out here. Do I see anything? Just
No. When you come out, you just see the trail. Yeah, continuing over towards the lighthouse.
all right. I'm just gonna take one more step back inside against the wall. Just wait.
Okay. Costa.
He'll probably walk in. Silence. He sees the ghost. Pulls his axe out. Says something, but it's not inaudible. And we'll take a swing. 2 swings. Double hit,
Okay.
I assume.
Yes. All right.
20 halved.
Yeah.
Or half of 8 and 12.
Got it. All right. Is that all?
Yeah. He's not supposed to be hurt anymore since we had all. End of his turn.
All right. So I guess you wouldn't hear it because you're all in silence. What is the radius on that?
20-foot radius sphere.
Okay, yeah, so this whole area. But this crab outside is screaming, no, 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 no! Something wrong there. Yeah, so this crab is screaming, no, 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 that's mine! And it starts to climb up this wall.
There's a Laron right here.
Yeah, I mean, I hear it. I just kind of ignore it.
Well, if there's anything in it. Your silence?
Oh no, I would be in the silence, so I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
I just wave at the crab like everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Rendar's just like, yeah, it's cool, and keep attacking.
she, in rage, does a horrifying visage or whatever visage. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Visage.
Visage.
Costa's frightened.
Okay.
Oh, balls.
Rendar.
It's a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Eesh.
You succeed.
Oh, nice.
All right, and then she. That's it.
I guess I'll take some movement now that I can. Oh. Kind of pat Rendar on the back and step back out. And that's gonna end my turn. It's one of those walk in the Grandpa Simpson walk in, take the hat off, loop around, grab the hat, come back out.
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Both hits.
And one had Divine Fury, so
Okay.
11 and 20 something.
It's 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Hey.
that's my turn.
Giovanni. You just hear silence.
Technically can't do anything because I'm still in the silence.
Yeah.
I'll stay here and just look at my nails, make sure they're not chipped or anything.
Okay.
Nice and smooth.
Costa.
Costa's gonna swing. Double eights. Oh, I know the disadvantage, but still, I rolled really high.
Okay. Yep. All right.
And repeat the saving throw for the fear. Got it.
Nice.
I should help Greg play Costa more often.
Yeah.
That's his turn.
All right. All right, so Big Crab is screaming, no, 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 no. It's running up behind you, and it attacks. 14?
It misses, but I go, God, fuck you. I mean, I mouth it. Nobody hears it.
And the Banshee, she comes out. She just goes right through the wall, getting a opportunity attack.
All right. Oh. Rendar, you too.
Hit.
Yep, both hits.
Minus the Divine Fury.
Okay,
17.
yeah, as she goes through the wall, you guys just cut her down. She dies.
Adam, isn't your Divine Fury +2? 1d6 +2, because I thought we there was something in it, and you left it at +1, but it was +2 or something like that.
I'll have to look into that, but maybe.
I don't really want to fight a crab. I don't think I want to be that ridiculous today. So I'm going to use my action to try and shove it 5 feet north.
Okay.
Probably, what, a strength check?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it against his. Yeah, you shove him. He just goes tumbling over into the water.
Nice.
And since there's the silent spell, you don't really hear anything. You don't hear him screaming.
And yeah, I would have like taken a few feet of movement inside and been like, "Oh, she's dead." Again.
In silence.
So I take a peek around the corner, see that she's no longer there, like a little small pile of dust. Before Rendarin casts his feet on, drop the silence.
I turn to you guys big. I don't think that crab's gonna get our treasure anymore. Tried to nip me in the ass.
Really?
Yeah, I pushed it off the side of the cliff.
Well, all right. Let's
Good.
move on. There may be treasure in the lighthouse.
Reinder, I'm pretty sure you killed that crab's friend. I don't think you're gonna have to dive down and grab that treasure at the end of this.
Rendar just stares at you.
Reader.
That's a spirit, and I clap you on the shoulder and keep walking.
He's gonna shake his head and shove you from behind.
I already walked past you.
Unfortunately, he is right, Randar. You're the one who accepted the quest on behalf of us, so
And then
this
killed the person we were
bears-
supposed to release.
Yeah, so technically, you bear responsibility. Don't worry. Amadeus will be with you during the dive.
Yeah, so this path, it's like these rough-hewn stairs, they climb the eastern face of this rocky outcropping. You see it just kind of goes around and then comes up to this opening up on top. And then there's this huge 3-story high lighthouse with the beams, like these green beams of energy shooting out across the ocean.
Just keeping my eyes open for those harpies.
Render's gonna walk down, strip off his armor and his arms so he's not weighed down, and dive down and try to recover whatever we're looking for.
Wait, what?
While he's
Is he diving for the shipwreck already? I don't even think we're there yet. I think we gotta get to this lighthouse.
While he's undressing, I just say, what on earth are you doing?
Are we not going for the lighthouse?
The lighthouse is in front of us. The treasure is
Oh,
at the bottom.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I'm sure he will be very disappointed as well, whoever he is. Brenda, come. We're exploring the lighthouse at the moment. We shall dive for treasure later.
Yep.
You come up front.
Giovanni, you know magic things. Can we sell this lady's focus for anything?
A focus? I'm assuming a wizard's focus. Yes. Probably not for much. But better than nothing. You'll probably get 10 gold for it. 10 dragons. Seeing as how we're not really... Seeing as how you are all more or less wanted in Neverwinter, we'll have to pawn it in Waterdeep.
Ooh. About that.
Are you not allowed there?
I was never specifically told not to return. It may have been implied. There was a chase.
Well, we can go back to Neverwinter, but we'll have to be careful.
Well, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get to it. We still need to recover this focus, as it were.
And any treasures that lie within the lighthouse? Randall, up front.
Let's go to the lighthouse.
Come on, boy. Up front. Get on it.
Yeah, you start to go up front, go up front. Go up front. And as you
marching order.
Yeah. Is Rendar moved in?
Oh yeah, he's fucking running at the lighthouse.
So as you start to run at the lighthouse, you all start to hear this woman's voice, like just this beautiful sounding voice, like singing across the storm.
And no, that's a siren, guys. I don't like sirens.
Yeah.
Frozen 2? Really? Really?
Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw.
Is that a redhead by any chance? Seashell bra. Is that wisdom?
Yep.
Balls.
Pretty in character for Giovanni, to be honest.
So, yeah. So Rendar passes, Giovanni fails, and Zalarion fails. So Giovanni and Zalaron, you start to kind of, if you can you get tranced?
I am immune to charm, I believe, because I'm an elf.
Yeah. I'm only half elf, so no. So yes, I can be charmed. Pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, so only you then get charmed. And you start to have this need to walk closer towards it. Everyone roll.
If I see him, I was gonna say, if I see him take a step like off the side of the cliff, I'm gonna grab his shoulder and pull him back.
Oh no! I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, but I rolled a 5 as my high. So. Still in character. Oh my! Ooh. Hello. As I sort of turn, and I take one step towards the edge.
Well, you wanna get closer towards the sound, not necessarily like so. You would go straight west.
Oh, I thought they were like out in the parts down in the water or something.
Now it's coming
Like on a
from
rock
up
on
on
the
top of this cliff, the side cliff next to the lighthouse.
Okay, well I don't have vision, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'll still be going though. Ladies.
All right. So this one.
I gotta be honest. Looking at those portraits,
It's a hard sell.
not feeling it. It's a hard sell. It is.
Difficult wank if it were.
What? All right. So this one is going to take flight.
No, nobody else's initiative is showing up for me, except for
Oh.
mine and the harpies.
Really? Oh yeah.
Oh, because we didn't roll it.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking roll it.
I was gonna say.
At least Costa's on the ball.
Okay. So yeah, Costa's up.
So he's heard it. He's gonna, let's see.
Honestly, if he saw you start moving and acting like a fool, he'd probably turn around and slap you.
Nah, Costa would never lay his hands on me. What are you doing, Giovanni?
Snap out of it, Gio.
I know what it is. Those whores on the rocks. I'll get
Red-
you, Gio.
Brenda, what the fuck are you doing? Poof.
What are you doing, boy? Get him. Yeah, axe out. This is a long way up. Yeah, take a dash action. Move past and get to here.
Okay. All right. This one takes to flight. Zalaron.
Am I able to move past Giovanni in his trance-like state?
Yeah.
You can just push past. It's difficult terrain though for that one square.
The range here. Oh, nice! I can hit from here. I will make a longbow.
Yeah, you got 150 feet on that thing. I mean, you're good.
13. God, my rolls are just trash.
That's a hit.
Oh, thank Christ. Make sure I don't have sneak attack selected. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
And that will... Yeah, I'm not hidden or anything, so I don't think I can attempt to... Well, I'm not covered by anything, so I'm not going to try and hide.
Right.
Although, sorry, you said it was raining, didn't you?
Yes.
I believe that counts with Mask of the Wild for slightly obscured enough to hide. Yes, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, or other natural phenomena. Sweet, I'm going to try and hide before the end of my turn. Bonus action. There you go.
All right. Okay, this one's going to take flight. Take a dash. Giovanni.
All right. So I move and then I can save. Roll to save.
Yes.
Oh no, roll 20 is crapping out.
I know, I got the same thing. I just got the
Yep, there goes.
Man,
And we're back.
he needs to get air. infrastructure up. Better infrastructure.
All right. I sort of wave at the ladies with my fingers. You know, that sort of piano waving, piano fingers waving. Oh, ladies, if I have an evening for you, I can save now.
Yeah.
Wait, can I save or
Let's see what it says.
is it charm for the duration?
If you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns, with disadvantage if the banshee is within line of sight.
Okay, so
you already
I'll
have-
roll this at regular.
Yeah, you roll it at regular.
Get fucked.
Nice. Yeah, you come out of it.
Now that you actually see them, you're like, oh.
Oh.
Perfect.
I sort of roll my eyes a little bit, look away towards that direction, say Butterface. But that's my turn. API crashed because of the interruption.
I think we just got disconnected again. Because the API
I'm
shows the
still-
API as fine. That's weird.
Let's move on to Rendar then.
Yeah.
I'll reload.
No.
No, that's fine.
Rendar.
Rendar's gonna move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30 feet and whip javelin at the harpy.
Okay.
Working on.
Nice. Hit. Nice. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad.
Extra attack, he's gonna throw another one.
Nice. Yes, that another 12. Yeah, she's looking really, really bad.
And that's his turn, because he didn't use Divine Fury.
She's like trying to stay in the air, like looks a little like she's fluttering a little bit. This other one drops down. Flies over here. And she starts to do the same. She starts to sing. So everyone, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Should
Everyone?
I even bother making one?
That's for Costa. This is for Giovanni.
DC is 11.
Balls.
Alright, Costa is now charmed. Costa.
He sort of
Yeah.
axe slumps to the side. Well, his axe slumps to the side. Well, hello, ladies. Do you want to play Carnival? It's the game where you sit on my face and I guess your weight.
Jesus.
And he'll move up closer to the harpy, right?
Yes.
Does he go along the path or does he try to take a dive off the cliff?
Oh, he goes He goes a direct route right towards her, so he goes right off.
You're charmed as well, aren't you? Because you rolled a 10. DC was 11.
Yeah, but Rendar saved on the last one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, and so did Costa, so they would
Oh,
both be
yeah.
immune to it.
Good
Yeah,
catch.
and they'd be immune for the next 24 hours.
It does say this harpy song.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Unless they're all
Balls.
twins.
So I guess he would still fall. Alright, he takes...
Oh, the good thing is that they're near the shoreline, or like, well, more or less the shore anyway, so we can get them up easily.
Something. Could have sworn there's like a certain amount of damage, but I guess I don't see it.
Yeah, there's something about taking damage. But
Fall damage is usually 1d6
Yeah,
per
it's
10 feet.
Yeah, I just was trying to see if there was something else, like something in the water. So it's 20 feet.
And it can attempt the saving throw again, because he took damage.
Oh, but both of you can.
Took 6 bludgeoning damage as he tumbles down the side. He still failed.
I imagine the song that harpy was singing was just the vocal intro to Immigrant Song.
And what kind of armor is he wearing?
Costa is wearing chainmail, I'm pretty sure.
It's heavy armor, so he's gonna sink.
Oh no.
He is swimming though, so
Can
he
you
is moving towards the harpy, so he's technically swimming. So he might be able to
No.
keep afloat a little longer.
Isn't there a thing about swimming with heavy armor? You can't, or something like that?
Technically, you can, but you still sink. You still sink.
Yeah, so he sinks. Every.
Well, if Rendar saves, he can save him.
don't put that pressure on me, man.
You got this. Don't worry.
Okay, so this harpy just gonna come.
Doesn't Rendar have to? Oh, sorry, Adam. You have to walk off the ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that only on his turn?
It would be on his
Doesn't
turn.
he move on his turn?
Yeah, it would be on his turn.
Oh, okay, never mind then. All right, it's all on you, Rendar.
No pressure.
Oh, no pressure.
You do have inspiration, assuming 10 minutes haven't passed between.
I would hope
the
10 minutes
ghosts.
have passed.
This one comes down and makes a claw attack. 20.
Now you can resave, Rendar.
10. For 8 slashing.
Who was that on?
You.
That was on you. Which one uttered the call that brought Costa to it? That one over there?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. I am hidden, so I'm going to make my attack from hidden. So, advantage, hopefully. 22.
Is a hit.
And because I'm hidden, sneak attack.
Rendar, you should roll your saving throw.
Nice.
Seeing that it's still up, I will use an action surge and attack again.
Yes, wisdom. Nice.
And I will move 5 feet here and attempt to hide again
Okay.
as a bonus. Ooh, bad that time. Well, that'll be it for me.
Okay, so this one comes down and it attacks Giovanni.
Okay. Got the cutting words that.
Okay. Misses.
That's a little one. Still hits.
Yeah. 6 slashing.
Ow. I want to quickly yell to Rendar. Quickly, save Costa.
Can I reach for him? Or is he already gone?
He already fell. So I guess he'd be like that.
I will use. I already saved against 2, and this one's just attacking me. So I have advantage too. So I'm just gonna go for I'm gonna go for hideous laughter. Well, Harpy's gonna fall and take damage. I'm gonna save for the hideous laughter, which is not good. So I'm gonna take out my. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out my rapier and have at it.
Okay.
15.
That's it. Yep.
6.
Nice.
Stab into my rapier collapses a little bit. As in, it may or may not be fake, but it's still sharpened. It's still made out of metal, but it's like a collapsible, the collapsible plate ones, but it's still sharpened.
You're using a prop sword in an adventure.
Yeah. I try to shake it to get it to for the the little metal lock, the little metal ball lock. Come on.
I was gonna say the blood gums it up a little bit. You have to shake it once or twice before it pops back out.
That's great. Rendar.
Oh, bonus action will inspire Rendar if the inspiration left. If the inspiration ran out since the last time I inspired.
Okay. Rendar. Is he there?
No, I'm still here.
Swan dive off the edge. Save Costa. He'd do the same for you. It's not like he totally would have just left you to get captured by the guards.
Oh, he totally would have left me and just die. Yeah, just gonna use my action to launch off the edge and try to save Costa.
Okay. You're gonna dive in the water.
Yep.
Give me a. Let's see how well you do a dive. Because you're still falling, so that's why I'm like, do I still give you damage for that?
Well, if he knows how to dive,
Yeah.
if he has a good dive.
That's what I was thinking. He won't take any. So what would that be? A performance?
Probably acrobatics.
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, or at least a dexterity check.
Yeah, let's do
and-
acrobatics.
And
But-
judging how much the water splashes, that's how we rate the 1 out of 10.
I hold up a 5.
6 points.
I hold a 5 up.
I'm the generous judge. I'll give a 6.2.
From the Russian judge.
So we'll do a 1d6 instead of a 2. So you took 3.
Now, would that be considered physical
Bludgeoning.
damage? So
Yeah.
I could
Yeah, you
cut
keep
it
your
in
rate.
half?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Punch the water as it hurts you when you go in.
Fuck you!
Alright.
But yeah, nah. Durandar just jumps over the edge and rescues Costa.
Alright. Yeah, you go down and grab him and start bringing him back up to the water. Alright, is that it? I guess so.
I mean, I can't really do much else. I can try to throw a javelin at some of the other people, but
You're holding Costa up. Alright, so this one's going to swoop down on Giovanni. It's gonna come over here. You guys are technically swimming.
Hold on, Costa can repeat the saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
He's no longer charged.
Awesome. What does he say?
Boy, his socks are wet.
You
Where
do a
is
great
Render?
job.
Anyways, oh, there you go. They're on top of each other.
yeah, we are. Wait, what?
That's why
Hey, it's just normally an superior and it's a subordinate. That relationship usually doesn't work out, but we're not judging out here.
someone comes down screeching at you and missing.
Double miss.
Sailor on.
All right. Well, I attempted to hide last turn with a 13. I'm sure that is not enough to beat their passives. But I'm going to take a shot at the most injured one next to Giovanni, attempt to help him out.
Their passive is only 10, so let me see. Which one?
The most hurt one next to Giovanni.
Oh, right. None of them noticed you, so yeah, these will be sneak attacks with advantage.
Nice. So I actually hit, even though I rolled a 1 on one of those. Oh, I forgot to add my sneak attack. Sorry.
I mean, that kills her anyway.
Oh, I only have the 1 attack. There you go. And yeah, I'm gonna move another 5 feet here and hide again, because that's what rogues do.
I'll look back.
Terrible.
Zaleron's probably gone already, but I say cheers.
You just see like a little hand flick out from behind the wall and like a little short salute.
14 hits.
Yep.
8 slashing. The first attack I rolled in secret by accident and it missed. Alright. Giovanni.
Alright. I will... why not? Attack it again. Stab it again. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to risk it. Because my rapier barely does any damage to begin with. I'm going to risk it and do a firebolt up close.
Okay. It's a miss.
10. Would have missed anyways. Alright. I'm going to stay right there.
Okay.
I'll drop a healing word on myself. Just the first level. That's it.
I guess we could say you're pretty much moving your movement back to shore.
I mean,
nothing else you could really do right now besides swim. Unless you could think of something.
What about that?
Oh yeah,
Like that area.
that's true.
Looks kind of slanted. You might be able to get some purchase on it. A couple footholds. Handhold.
Would I be able to make a athletics check, maybe,
To do what?
to climb up this
Oh
area?
yeah, you can do that. Oh yeah.
I mean,
You tell us what you do.
so I clamber up, dragging Costa. He's not having a great time. The range on that though. Man, range on a javelin 60 feet.
So where would you have climbed up first? You have to move your check before you...
Also, keep in mind your swim and climb speed is half your max.
Well, there's 10 feet there.
If you're dragging Costa,
Plus
that's going to be an
20?
action too, by the way.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end my turn.
I would say you got up. I'm just saying, like, that would be your action to drag him up.
Yeah, and so I couldn't make an attack. So that's my
You
turn.
got a nat 20. I love that. Because it's like 20.
I mean, if you're allowing it, fine.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
Rendar just man, he just throws Costa.
Yeah,
30
that's
feet
what,
into the
that's
air,
what I was,
back up on the ledge.
that's what I was thinking too, like a ragdoll. Oh, cute. Well, your action was dragging him up.
No, 11 doesn't hit. Don't let it hit.
It's not.
Just don't let it hit.
You guys can
That's
hear
my
me,
turn.
right? You guys can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this harpy is going to come down and try to grapple Giovanni. Give me a strength or dexterity.
Save?
Yep. Or no, a strength.
No,
like
it's a check.
Yeah,
It's a
check.
acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright, acrobatics.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this one tries to grab you, but you successfully break free.
I say, looking's for free. Touching would cost you.
Just
And
shrieking.
Costa's gonna run up a little bit. And he's gonna shout, "Get off me, best friend!" And he'll take a shot with the crossbow on that one. Actually, he'll move up. I might as well, right? Move a full distance, take a shot at that one.
Okay. Nice. It's a hit.
Bracow.
Right into its chest.
That will be the end of his turn.
It's dead. Sailor on.
I will take a shot at the one Costa just hit. With a 12.
That's a hit.
And I have a teammate within 5 feet, so there's sneak attack. Here we go. Let's see what that. Wow. Big ol'
Shit.
1.
1 point extra to kill it. Awesome.
And yeah, I'll take a little bit of movement there and attempt to hide one more time.
Alright, this one goes after Giovanni. Yeah. It looks desperate. It misses. Attacks again. It hits.
That'll hit.
8 slashing. And then it takes an opportunity attack as it tries to fly away.
Sure.
It's a hit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I got it locked in. The little locking mechanism got it. Stabbed it.
And it gives
Oh,
out a
it worked.
shriek. Here, buddy.
You're not getting away. Firebolt.
That's it. Nice.
Channel it through my rapier.
Smacks her like left wing, and it's just fluttering in the air.
That's my turn.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna whip javelin at the harpy right up there at sea.
okay. That's a hit. Nice. So close. It's definitely scared and desperately trying to get away.
He's got at least one left, so
It's a hit. Yeah, you throw your last javelin and it smashes right into its chest, and Harpy just drops out of the sky, falling into water. And you watch your javelins floating away.
balls.
And we're out of initiative.
Well, I can use my mage. Can I use my mage hand to retrieve him? It is 30 feet.
Yeah.
Reach down and try to get him. Or I could just ask Amadeus. He can go within 60.
Can you swim?
Oh, better yet. Amadeus. Fetch Rendar's javelins.
As you say that, I go, hey, can you keep your eyes open for any arrows too?
Sure. And arrows. Amadeus.
Here he goes to get them. Takes him a while, but eventually brings. We'll bring back half the arrows, because it's always half the arrows.
That's pretty much what I figured.
Yeah.
Also,
Still, 16 is a hell of a lot better than 11. I'll search the one that I'm right next to. Is there anything on them, or is it just kind of gross?
Yeah, they're just pretty gross. There's really nothing on them at all.
Unfortunate. Well,
Moving-
onwards to the weird heartbeat having lighthouse.
Moving
yeah,
on.
Rendar's already making his way there. Oh boy.
Yeah, as you come up to the trail comes up to this plateau. You see it spreads about 80 feet above the water. You see a wooden door at the front of the building. It's on rusty iron hinges and handles, as well as a decorative lightning bolt carved into the door.
What kind of lightning bolt? 3 of them?
This one, yes, there is 3 of them.
We've seen this before.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't, so no. Have you? Where did you see it?
On water demons.
Oh, lovely.
Aquatic-based raiders, knights. Yes, they were talking about something about the master race.
Oh, perfect. Is lightning still striking this lighthouse?
Every now and then, yeah, lightning bolt comes down and it crashes and hits the top of it.
I just stare up at the top and go, yes. I'm not sure how I feel about electricity running through my body.
It's not very pleasant, I can assure you. So, shall we have a rest?
Short breather? I could go for a breather.
That would be wonderful.
All opposed? Good.
Gather
Nay.
around.
You guys get a long rest here?
I want a short rest.
Okay.
Even so, even if we do long rest, nothing can penetrate my tiny hut anyways.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure I was understanding.
A short rest.
Short
Inside
rest.
the hut.
All right. Yeah, you cast your tiny hut spell. There's a crazy storm outside, and the thunder keeps crashing down and hitting the lightning bolt, but you guys are nice and cozy inside.
I imagine as soon as the hut's up, Costa's taking his socks off and trying to dry them out, hanging them on something.
Yep. Costo's second win, since it'll come back up anyways. And whoever uses hit dice heals back 6 extra.
It's not bad at all. I was actually totally okay because I hid in the corner like a coward.
I'll take that 6 extra and just heal fully.
Oh, you have to spend a hit die, though.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
So Costa will take his socks off. He'll sort of wring them out real quick and gives them to Rendar. Go on, boy. Get on it.
At some point during the short rest, I turned to Giovanni and just go, I don't quite. Is the old man his father or something?
No, heavens no.
Then why does the big one just do whatever he says?
Because an insubordinate must follow a superior officer's word in order.
Is this one of those gimp things?
I don't really know what that is.
Oi! Fuck you!
I should kind of like, oh, I seem to have angered him.
It's best not to do that. But if you're wondering, Sheridan is a superior officer. Staff Sergeant Sheridan Costa with Boulder's Gate, Flaming Fist, whatnot. Rendar, lowly private. Just recruited.
Oh, I see. This makes much more sense now.
It's a matter of principle. How did I do?
Is that what that was Costa?
That was my attempt.
It's the principal, boy. Come on, then.
It's the principle.
Jesus.
I'm trying, okay?
He's I guess Costa would also remove his pants, his pantaloon, his pants. Come on, then. This one too.
I mean, he'd probably, let's be honest, just get full on naked because everything's soaked.
You're right.
Come on, boy.
Let's get on it. Wring it dry. You've got an hour.
Clean my boots. Oh, I can't do it.
All right. Yeah. You guys are rested.
Me boots too, boy. Me boots. Don't want to see salt getting in it. It's real bad for leather.
Fucking disgraceful.
Jesus.
It's the peanut gallery right now.
Yeah, you guys are just sitting there in the storm.
Any movement outside of the hut?
No, there's been no movement outside of the hut. See,
Yeah, I'll
surprisingly.
take the rest.
Yeah, you take a rest. Short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you successfully take a short rest.
Well, should we try the door, I guess?
I suppose we shall. You first. Well, you do it.
Ooh, scratch that. I got a window, and I'm going to go check out the window.
If you find danger, run back in here. This little hut is invulnerable.
I flash you a thumbs up as I go check out the window.
Rendar's gonna open the door.
Oh,
Oh,
Ren-
well, that's going to be a bad time when you open that door.
Yeah,
What am I seeing?
Stay right there. Let me see if you notice.
I tell him, Renda, you don't have to do that. You stay in here, nice and warm.
Nope. Opening the door.
He does not notice you. So what you see when you look in there, you see this creature sitting in a chair. It's clad in armor, and it looks like the armor is made from a giant octopus hide. Resting in his lap, you see this conch. Yeah, he's just sitting there in this chair. He looks like slumped. He's kind of like slumped in the chair, and just this weird look on his face. You see this guy. He's an half-orc.
I'm not getting friendly vibes from him. I'm going to put that out. The conch, does it look like the sort one would blow into as, say, like a warning horn?
Make a perception check.
Half orc, you say?
You can see that this is like it looks like a magical focus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly just like duck back over to the hut. Popping in, sitting down, drying off a little bit again. I go, the lighthouse is occupied.
I'd assume so. We heard a heartbeat.
Yes, there's some sort of, well, he's a big bloke. Looks kind of like your friend Reader over there. Some sort of magical focus with him.
Looks like Renda.
Yes, except he's wearing octopus hide.
Is this a cultural thing, Renda?
Rendar's walking towards him.
Oh yeah, the front
Towards the door.
Wait, has he
joking around?
Yeah, you gotta move. No, you're
Yeah.
gonna stop like right there.
Okay, so I'm behind both of you.
Well, I mean, I went around to the window to the north and saw the thing, but you said you were going to the door.
Costa and I were just chilling out in the hut.
Yeah, I'm back in the hut now, where it's not raining.
Yeah, Rendar's just kind of chilling.
So
Right.
so is the octopus hide a cultural thing, there, Reader?
It's Rendar, but no,
Render?
Rendar.
Dar.
Well, seeing as how he looks like you, Renda, well, it could be someone you know, or perhaps,
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
or perhaps, by seeing a familiar face, two of the same kind, you would be more willing to diplomacy. And if things go wrong, come back in here.
Or
Where it's-
I kill him.
well,
Huh?
diplomacy first. Let us try to talk things out. Remember, Renda, you will always remain a private if you do not learn how to talk about your problems.
No, I think you might have a point. I do
No,
believe.
I don't think that was ever discussed. I think I'd kill.
Go on, boy, kill him.
I do think
Sherry, you're
among
being a
the
bad
orcs-
influence.
among the orcs, I do think diplomacy is trying to murder each other. Isn't that how you establish dominance? The
Obviously.
strongest lead and all that.
Obviously.
Well, crack on.
Well, Renda, if
Rendar attempts to kill whatever it is.
Are you looking at the map? Because you're not even near the thing.
You're not even in the room.
Renda is just self-narrating. Renda, if you do plan to fight him,
Fair
we'll be
point.
staying here. If you do wish to engage in combat with him, please holler. Yell back so we know.
That's fair point.
We wish to stay nice and dry.
All right. You gonna open the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Costa will come to the edge of the hut, just by the doorway, quote unquote doorway, barefoot, obviously, still drying off his socks and boots. Go on, boy, you got this. Get him.
Costa,
Draw him out.
so are you not worried about the well-being of your only recruit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I lounge back in the nice, comfy white sand beach, listening to the steel drum band.
Technically not on the beach, but there would be like bedding, like artificial, like fake,
Like the straw mat.
yeah, kind of like like throwaway pillows, whatever they call throw pillows.
Yeah.
Whatever you find in a hut in like Tahiti or Bermuda,
Okay. Yeah.
or
Probably like a large pile of those pillows.
all right. So when you walk in, Rendar, you see that this is a foyer. It's a 15-foot high room that's empty. You see a dirty window over here into the south wall. You see a door to the south, and then to the west, you see another pair of large double doors. What do you do? I think we're losing Rendar.
We lose Rendar. Can you still hear us?
Yep. Just trying to figure out what I want to do.
you say you were gonna kill him, so
Make with the swinging?
and when you're done, I still have got socks to dry.
What are you gonna do, Rendar? Someone needs to help him.
I'm trying.
Yeah, so you come up to the next big set of double doors. These doors also have like the lightning bolts carved into them.
I think Costa at this point would walk on over and help out. What's the matter, boy? What's taking so long?
I have no idea what to do.
Well, it's a bloody door.
Well, yeah.
You push or pull. Come on, then. I get Costa will unsheath his axe.
Okay. Yeah, he pushes the door open. Yeah, when you look inside, you see this massive spiral staircase with this ornate stone railing that climbs up the side of the wall of this round stone tower. Each landing is about like 20 feet higher than the one below it. You also see a small door in the northeast wall and the spiral staircase.
I think Giovanni at this point would want to follow. Because he's getting, I guess he would be getting worried. It's probably been 10 minutes.
I picture I'm
Oh,
just lying back in
Definitely
the
been
pillows.
more than 10 minutes.
I'm just lying back in the pillows. All of a sudden, when you leave the hut, it starts raining on me. I'm like, okay. Hop
I'm
up.
worried. Let's go. It's dry inside anyways. Plus, I feel vulnerable out here.
Yeah, rather exposed on that cliffside. I'm not a big fan.
Was Costa or Rendar trying to be stealthy at all, or were they just opening doors?
Rendar was an idiot.
No.
Okay.
I mean, Costa would just be barking orders. Come on, move it. Left, right.
All right. So yeah, as you started going up the stairs, which is actually on the other side. Let's start here. The door.
Is that door on ground? Is that door
I was
on
gonna
ground
say.
level?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Oh, our friend's through that door there, and I'd point just as I'm sure it swings open and a half orc decides to attack us.
Yeah, this door was on ground level. So then, the door just swings open, exactly what you just said. And you see this guy, it's half orc, standing there with his hands up in this, some kind of arcane gesture, like he's about to cast a spell. He says, "What are you doing here? Get out immediately, or face my wrath."
Giovanni cast silence.
Well, roll
Shut
initiative. And
All right. We are at the time limit. We are at our.
are we?
end time.
Okay, then
So,
yeah, we'll pick up on our next game. Yeah, that's good.
We could roll initiative. We could just roll initiative now.
Yeah.
Just come back to it, so we don't have to do it next week. Yo, get shit on. You casting shit, man.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, so basically, start of the first round of combat, this dude's gonna catch an arrow in the throat and then immediately be silenced.
All the spells fizzle.
Gonna be interesting.
Well, thank you, Sebastian, for running another fantastic campaign. It's too bad Greg couldn't make it for the whole game, but
yeah,
hopefully we'll have better luck next week.
hopefully. Hopefully they'll fix the internet by then.
God willing.
All right.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, have yourselves a great evening.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yes,
For
sir.
our
Look
Star
forward
Trek.
to some Star Trek.
Ooh, would you mind if I stream that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, I keep dreading about that. God damn it.
All right. Thank
I'll
you
have my
for
character
watching,
popped
and I
in
hope you
before
enjoyed it
noon
as much
here
as I
tomorrow,
did.
so you
Until
can have
next
a look at
time.
it, make sure he's
Well, I mean, if you